I feel like rituals are not difficult to create for people, but they have to come from a need to engage with something for a purpose, and you have to be careful what that purpose is. So like just because you don't want to create this feedback loop of energy based around something that is ultimately destructive. Egoic, self-serving,
Yeah.
which is not to say that there aren't rituals that create abundance. There aren't rituals that help you feel powerful. There aren't rituals that help you stand up and say what you want to say or whatever. But I think from a psychoanalytic viewpoint, if you engage, like say for example, the sort of most crass thing I can think of is like, oh well, I'm gonna do a ritual so that I'm famous and everybody loves me. I'm gonna engage in this so I get fame and power and glory. And on the surface, there's nothing inherently wrong with that if that's something you genuinely need, I think. But the problem is most often people come to that desire for fame and glory because they have a lack in themselves, some shame or some hurt or some wound that they think fame is going to resolve for them. And as we know with the lives of many famous people, it doesn't. Fame is a hassle. It's hard work. You can fall down very easily. You have to stay on top. You're sort of at the mercy of your audience to a certain degree, and all of that has to be taken into account. And then if you want to ask for that kind of fame, why? Oh, I have something I really want to bring to the world. Okay, well, are you ready for that responsibility? Can you handle that? Then that would be sort of the proper way to invoke that sort of ritual with an understanding of responsibility and of offering something instead of trying to take something. I think we were talking yesterday about being needs versus having needs, and I think it's another case of like, are you trying to fulfill a being need that leads to the unfoldment of your soul and the betterment of the world and your society and everything around you? Then maybe you're doing okay. At least, take small steps and see what resolves over time. But if it's clear to you that you're doing it from a place of like, I need this. I don't have enough. I need something. I don't think that that ends well. And so that's I think one of the dangers, especially in the Western world, of approaching ritual in that way is it can have bad results, in that sense. And you can sort of lead yourself down some rabbit holes that on the other end of you probably won't be too happy you went down.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. So, yeah, you need wisdom, and usually it's better to have some sort of traditional context to kind of guide and wise people to talk to try to make your rituals to kind of know what you're going for and what sort of path you're going down.